Hi friends, I have uploaded assignment writing videos previously and most of you have seen them. I can tell you what most of you have done. After watching them, you have directly started writing the assignments without setting a plan for it. In this video, I will be sharing all the tips and tricks to manage your goal of assignment submission. Many of us are working professionals, hence we need to look forward to load reduction. Now we need to smart work and not only slog too much and achieve our goal. Let us see at my concept, inverted triangle of load reduction. Now the inverted triangle says first region is red, the topmost, second is blue, and the bottom is green. Green is the lowest area, that means as we move closer to the deadline, reduce the load. I'm sharing two plans with you considering the busy schedule of working professionals. First is the tight schedule plan and second is the comfortable schedule. Let us look at the tight schedule. Time frame for a tight schedule is 1 month. When you are a late admission or started writing late and don't have much time, you can prefer this schedule. How to work with this plan? Start section A and complete it for all the papers. Now without starting any other section for first paper or second paper or third paper, you are completing section A for all papers. Without starting any other section, I will tell you when to start with the next section. Use fresh page for every section. So you are using new sheet of paper for every section, no matter what, where you end on the paper, just write on a fresh sheet. Let us allocate days for each section. Now section A has 14 days, section B we have given 12 days, section C 2 days and printout and filing last 2 days. Now section A has 3 answers each paper. For MEPC first year, 6 papers into 3 answers each paper, 18 long answers. So it's a simple calculation. For MEPC second year, 3 papers, 3 answers, there are 9 long answers. Now section A 14 days. Let's divide these 14 days. 5 weekdays, 2 weekend days, 5 weekdays again and 2 weekend days. So I'm just considering that 5 weekdays come together. It can come before and after the weekend depending on the month. Now total number of weekdays that we have 10. Total weekend days 4. Section A 14 days, weekdays 10, weekend days 4 and total answers that we have to complete 18. For MEPC first year, weekdays 1 answer each day. So that's a minimum I'm telling you. Otherwise you can start with any number of answers each day as you are comfortable. But I'm considering minimum target so that you complete your assignment in time. 10 days into 1 answer. So 10 answers on weekdays and weekend days 3 answers each. So 3 answers, you will say section A 3 answers. Oh my god, so much to write. No. So 2 answers from section A and 1 answer is from section B. So 2 answers per day on weekends, that is 4 days into 2 answers plus 2 answers is equal to 10 answers total. So total how? 8 answers of section A plus 2 answers of section B. Now I'm telling you to start the section B over here. When you are utilizing the weekend, it will be helpful in the future. Now let's see how we move forward. For section A, 10 answers plus 8 answers is equal to 18 answers complete. That means your section A is complete here and you have already started with section B. Now weekdays 10 and weekend days 4, total answers 9 for second year I'm talking about. Now weekdays 1 answer each, 9 days into 1 answer, 9 answers. So already we are having enough time for the second year. So 1 day remaining out of total 10 days plus 4 weekend days. These many days you are free from assignments, so you can take a break. For section A, 9 answers are complete, so section A is complete here. Now section B of first year. 12 days are allocated for this one, has 5 answers each. So calculation is 6 papers into 5 answers, 3 medium answers, and for second year, 3 papers into 5, 15 medium answers. So section B, 12 days are divided, 5 weekdays, 2 weekend days, 5 weekdays again. So total weekdays we have 10, weekend days 2. Now weekdays 10 and weekend days 2, total answers 30 we have to complete for section B in first year. So first year, weekdays, 2 answers per day I'm considering. So we have to complete 2 answers per day anyhow. 10 days into 2 answers, 20 answers. Now moving to the weekends. Weekends we are putting a little bit of load because weekends we have time. Weekdays we won't have because of office. So weekend 4 answers per day of section B. So 2 days, 4 answers, 8 answers. Plus 2 answers that you have completed last weekend. So I told you to start section B, right? So those 2 answers are profitable for you. Now total 20 plus 8 plus 2, 30 answers complete. Section B is complete now. So moving on to section B of second year. When you are in second year, you can write 1 answer per day. 10 days into 1 answer, 10 answers. And weekend days, only Saturday you can write 3 answers and Sunday 2 answers. That's it. So 10 answers plus 3 answers plus 2 answers. So 15 answers are complete. Section B is complete for second year. Section C, 2 days. So why 2 days? Only 2 days for section C? Yes, this is the fastest thing you can cover. Very short answers, and even when you're working you can complete them after office hours as well. 60 short answers for first year and 30 short answers for second year. Now let's see distribution of section C. 2 days, 2 weekdays. Very short answers, content is not much to write, and hence a target of 3 papers per day. Weekdays, there are 2. So first year you can complete 1 day 30 answers. So 2 days become 60 answers. So your 2 days 60 answers, section C is complete. For the second year, 15 answers in 1 day, for 2 days, so 30 answers. Actually even 2 days are too much because section C is very short. We can write actually the fastest way, and I have shared also the assignment part 2, where you can see how we can write the assignments in the fastest way. You can find the answers and where the topics are located in the IGNOU notes. Last 2 days are for downloading forms to file and all the formalities that you need to complete for the assignments. So always keep 2 days buffer since your unexpected issues can occur at that time. And keep in touch with peers always on WhatsApp or the Facebook groups or anywhere wherever you are in touch with them. Any updates regarding the assignment submission dates you will be finding with them or on the IGNOU site. Now, second plan I'm sharing with you is a very comfortable plan. The comfortable plan is having a time frame of 2 months, starting with section A, completing the section A for all papers. Rest all remains the same. Use a fresh paper for each of the sections. Now time frame 2 months is divided into section A 18 days, section B 30 days, section C 7 days, and printout and filing last 5 days. Section A 18 days, section A has 3 answers each. So each paper has 3 answers, 6 into 3 18, and the second year has total 9 long answers. 18 days are divided into 5 weekdays, 2 weekend days followed after them, 5 weekdays again, 2 weekend days, and 4 weekdays again. Total number of weekdays 14, weekend days 4. Now section A, first year MAPC, you will have 14 weekdays, 4 weekend days, and total answers to write 18. For MAPC first year, 1 answer each minimum on weekdays. So 14 days, per day 1 answer, 14 answers total. 2 answers each Saturday. So we are not using the Sundays right now. 2 Saturdays, 2 answers, and 4 answers. So 14 plus 4, you have 18 answers complete. You need not write anything on the Sundays. You can take a break. Section B has 30 days. 30 days in total and 30 answers. So straight away 1 answer per day, 30 days you can complete. So 30 answers are completed. Your section B is complete. Same for second year. In the comfortable schedule, we have given 7 days for section C. So section C has 10 answers each paper. For MPC first year, 6 papers into 10, 60 short answers. Second year, 30 short answers. How we divide 7 days, 5 weekdays and 2 weekend days. So these are very short answers, can be completed easily. Section C, 7 days, 5 weekdays and 2 weekend days. Total answer 60. Now MAPC first year, per weekday at least 10 answers you have to write. So 5 days, 10 answers, 50 answers. And weekend, use only one Saturday and write all the 10 answers. One day, 10 answers, 50 plus 10, 60 answers are complete. So your 7 days are all utilized, not even 7 days, only 6 days you are utilizing. Your one Sunday still remains, you can take a break from assignments. So section C, 7 days for second year. You don't need so many days, 30 answers to write. So 3 days, 10 answers, you can complete 30 answers straight. 30 answers complete, all weekends you can take a break from assignments. Section C is complete. Last 5 days are very, very important for downloading your forms, printing your forms, filing assignments, etc. So keep 5 days buffer time. Unexpected issues can always occur. Keep in touch with your peers always. Let's have a look at it again, the triangle of load reduction. So as we are nearing to the deadline, we are closing with section C. So it's the lightest weight writing material and all the heavy loads are done already. So we are using this triangle, inverted triangle of load reduction for your time frame. We are working professionals, so we want some comfort. Any questions, please post me in the comment section or you can send me a private email. You can subscribe to the channel to please stay updated. Bye bye and see you next time. This is Shweta signing off. Take care.